Hey guys, this week was Microsoft's Ignite conference in Orlando, Florida. There's been some huge announcements and I wanted to take you through the top 10 takeaways that I've learned this week. Let's get into it. First off the rank is hub sites. By far the biggest announcement so far. These are the new type of site templates that bring modern team sites and communication sites together. Previously, team sites and communication sites felt somewhat limited and a little bit siloed of information tucked away over in the corners. With the announcement of hub sites, it means we can roll up news and activities from across connected sites. Microsoft also showed us how we can manage the navigation to inherit connected site structures, apply your logo and corporate branding. You'll have to wait a little bit longer though, as hub sites won't be rolling out until the first half of next year. Next on the list is the SharePoint Migration tool. This allows you to move files and sites from your on-premise environment, be it SharePoint 2013 or 2016, up into Office 365 using a wizard-like process. You can also take your files from your file systems like your G Drive or My Documents and also move them up into SharePoint. This is available now, and the best thing about it, it's free. A new admin center was announced. Finally, the old central admin area has been updated from the SharePoint 2007 style interface to be in line with the rest of Office 365 UI management portals. But this is more than just aesthetics. Now you can manage your SharePoint sites easier than ever before in a grid that allows you to filter and sort, in addition to look at stats around what's happening within your SharePoint environment. You can delete and archive off sites that are no longer used or underutilized. They also showed off some great overall analytics SharePoint sites system-wide. This will be available early next year. There were some significant improvements overall with some big announcements to Power Apps, allowing you to create very powerful forms that work and look great within your SharePoint site. They also showed some new modern web parts that allow Power Apps forms and Microsoft forms to be added to any page within your SharePoint environment. Column formatting is coming to your SharePoint lists, allowing you to color code, show little icons based on cell data, just make your list more intuitive. Also mentioned was predictive indexing, which means it will automatically create index columns based on which it thinks is most filtered and most used of your lists. This helps to alleviate the 5,000 item threshold. Attention views are new predefined views in lists, showing items that don't have all the required field values yet specified. This was another big news item that the information panel is now back within Office and your desktop applications. So now, directly from Word or Excel and the other applications, you can specify the metadata associated to your documents stored in SharePoint. As of now, you can also create hybrid content types, allowing you to create consistent content types between your on-premise and your hybrid implementations. Lots of new web parts announced using the new modern web part experience. Most notable ones were the Yammer web part, allowing you to quickly display group conversations, and the Forms web part for MS Forms and Power Apps. Also demoed with some nice enhancements to the web parts, allowing for inline image cropping. Updates to the site usage page will be introduced, giving even more analytics on what is being used within your site and what's trending. Lots of search enhancements were announced with a brand new search results interface, making it more intuitive to find what you're looking for. The results are now personalized, surfacing results based on what you've previously used in Office 365. Soon, when you do a search from the Windows 10 Start menu, you'll get results from your SharePoint environment too. Bing for Business was a big one announced in the keynote, which offers a new entry point for everyone in your organization, giving you a great entry point to open your common apps, open recent documents, or even to do a simple web search. If you do a web search, it will obviously search across Bing, but it will also search your Office 365 environment. Pretty cool. Multinational organizations can now specify not only where their data lives, but specify which data lives in which geographical location. You can also specify your own encryption key to keep your data even more secure than ever before. Another little win is the new idle timeout feature, where if a user leaves their browser open and left idle, it can log out the user automatically after a predefined period of time. Office 2019 announced Microsoft remain committed to on-premise and have today told us that a preview of 2019 will be available mid-next year. This will include most of the functionality we have already seen and will see in Office 365. There were plenty of other wins as well. Now Office 365 supports 270 different file types. We can view the contents as zip files. Now when you upload images into document libraries, it'll pull out the text from those images. We can easily send documents for review without having to configure up some custom workflow. We can share files with people outside of our organization easier than ever before. We can co-author Excel in our desktop application. We can create flows based on OneDrive files. And we can create SharePoint and OneDrive files on demand with the new update coming to Windows. And a cool little feature I liked is with a web part, certain web parts, I can pull images directly from Bing. There's so much more. I encourage you to go to the techcommunity.microsoft.com website to find out more and view all the videos from the conference. So to quickly summarize, the top 10 announcements that I took from Ignite was number 1, hub sites. SharePoint Migration tool coming at number 2. Then the new admin center. Those business process enhancements that I talked about. The information panel is back. We have some fantastic new modern web parts coming very soon, and some huge enhancements to the search functionality. Microsoft haven't forgotten all the security enhancements, and they haven't forgotten us on-premise. So that's my top 10. I hope you're as excited as what we are around what's coming in Office 365 over the coming months. Thanks for watching.